Welcome to Kanpai News. It's news time, everyone. Who let these two red-faced people on my stream? My screen? Welcome, everyone, to Kanpai News for the week commencing the 3rd of November, 2024. I'm your host, Nasuth. I am joined, as always, by Xeno and Thaylien. How are you two doing this week?
I genuinely thought he was actually going to be, like, up there when we started, and then I looked back at the screen, he wasn't fucking there, and then, motherfucker. Ruined my joke.
Aww.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm not quite as pink as this thing anymore.
Yes. Mainly because it's now winter, and it's totally winter. It's not the middle of autumn, and you've lost all of your sweet sun exposure. Anyway,
Indeed.
I don't know what I'm saying. Let's get into
Sadly,
the news, shall we?
vitamin D.
As always, we shift from joking around. I say as always, not quite as always. But definitely this time, we shift from joking around to a death in the industry. Farewell to iconic director Ryo Kōno. On October 23rd, acclaimed art director and background artist Ryo Kōno, real name Hiromi Kōno, passed away suddenly, with her nephew sharing the sad news on the site formerly known as Twitter on October 26th. Known for her mesmerizing visual direction, Kōno left her mark as art director for acclaimed series like Mob Psycho 100, Paranoia Agent, Space Dandy, and Devilman Crybaby. Her background artistry also graced classics like Perfect Blue and Ninja Scroll, and Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. Her nephew stated that the family held deep pride in her artistic legacy, which has shaped anime's visual storytelling for decades.
That is a hell of a list.
That is a legacy. Right.
So, moving on. Attack on Titan movie finale adds secret post-credit scene. It's no longer Halloween, but we still have a monster that just won't die. The Attack on Titan movie, titled Attack on Titan, the movie The Last Attack, is set to bring the epic anime saga to theaters with a new twist, a mysterious post-credit scene. This 145-minute brushed-up version of the final chapters will be released on November 8th for a limited 3-week run in Japan, enhanced with 5.1 surround sound for the maximum impact. The iconic theme song, Nisen Nen, Moshiku wa Nima nen ato no kimi e, or To You in 2,000 or 20,000 years from now, by Linked Horizon, will also make a triumphant return.
Right. Moving on from tragic to worse news. New Gundam Seed Freedom Zero prequel unveiled. During a special screening of Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Freedom, Sunrise surprised fans with an announcement of Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Freedom Zero, a prequel project years in the making. Originally conceived as an OVA 20 years ago, the script was by Chiaki Murasawa and Shigeru Morita, was nearly halfway storyboarded back then, predating Seed Freedom. Director Mitsuo Fukuda, alongside producer Hisakazu Naka, and Kira Yamamoto's voice actor Soichiro Hoshi hinted that while the original project remains unfinished, the team is deciding on its final format. The special edition of Seed Freedom, now featuring refined cuts, was described by Fukuda as the complete edition.
Speaking of films, Daft Punk's Interstella 5555 returns in 4K for one night only. The iconic 2003 anime musical Interstella 5555, the story of the Secret Star System, directed by Leiji Matsumoto, is making a global comeback in stunning 4K for a single night on December 12th. Thanks to Trafalgar Releasing, fans worldwide can experience this classic in over 800 theaters across more than 40 countries, including the US, UK, Canada, Australia, Brazil, and Japan. Mark your calendars for this unique chance to see Daft Punk's interstellar masterpiece on the big screen in 4K.
I have some good news and bad news on this one.
Oh, yeah?
That I learned. So, yes, this is great that it's coming back. This is the longest music video ever produced. But it turns out that the 4K resolution is actually just AI upscaling.
Oh,
no! Not an actual remaster, so there won't be a 4K release in that respect. But even so, the style and the music is absolutely fantastic. And so I am really glad to see this making a comeback. I really hope that some people can actually see this in theaters, because it is well worth the specific time it takes to watch.
You definitely know Leiji's style when you see it.
Next up, Crunchyroll expands to YouTube Primetime. Crunchyroll is bringing anime straight to YouTube Primetime channels. Announced Tuesday, the platform will launch over 40 anime series on the service by the end of 2024, making hits like Dragon Ball Daima, One Piece, Blue Lock, ReZero, and Shangri-La Frontier Season 2 accessible in the US, France, UK, Germany, and Australia. This move follows Crunchyroll's expansion earlier this year on Amazon's Prime Video channels, and the recent launch of a 24/7 linear channel in partnership with Sony's GSM, or Game Show Network, on Amazon Freevee, LG channels, Roku, and Vizio Watch Free. Crikey, that's a lot of coverage.
I've never even
Despite
heard.
Crunchyroll,
I had never even heard of YouTube Primetime before this story, but it's actually been out for a while.
What the fuck is it?
So, if you go to YouTube, which I will not do right now because,
Yeah, I'll do it right now. Yeah, YouTube.
on the sidebar, there's a movies and TV section. And that is YouTube Primetime. Some stuff there is actually free. A lot of movies tend to be, I say a lot of movies, they tend to have several movies that are free, like every month or so.
It's simply the fact that you separate out music onto YouTube Music. So
yeah.
It's a similar thing to that. And I didn't like the shift to YouTube Music. I just want to go to YouTube for some...
I miss Google Music.
Anime
I miss
openings
Google
and
Music.
endings. Oh, that just went to the graveyard as well.
Yep. Just like their Google Video. Yep,
Oh
it sure is a thing that you can look at.
Christopher Lee's iconic Saruman voice returns in War of the Rohirrim anime. In a tribute to Lord of the Rings legend Sir Christopher Lee, the War of the Rohirrim anime will feature Lee's original voice as Saruman, thanks to a line preserved from the Hobbit films.
Oh,
The
that's good.
Hobbit?
Yes, so he was in The Hobbit,
Yes.
remember?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Screenwriter Philippa Boyens, damn it, revealed that Lee's widow,
Sheeta, I believe.
Jita?
Jita
It's
Lee,
pronounced Jeet.
okay,
or something
Jita Lee, gave her blessing to use the line, "Are you in need of assistance, my lady?" With slight adjustments for the anime. Set 183 years before the original trilogy, the story dives into the heroic last stand of Rohan's king, Helm Hammerhand, voiced by Brian Cox, with his daughter Hera, played by Gaia Wise, leading the resistance against the deadly
Dunlending Lord. Wolf.
Dunlending Lord Wolf, with Miranda Otto reprising Eowyn as narrator, and a cast including Luke
Pascalino.
Pascalino and Lorraine Ashbourne. Lorraine. This New Line Cinema and Joseph Cho production is bringing new life and legendary voices to Middle Earth.
So Joseph Cho did Blade Runner, Black Lotus.
Not seen it.
But I'm so glad that they did the actual cuts from. I'm sorry, they basically recut
Yes,
the
and
voice
didn't
line
just
from
use AI.
the existing thing. Because that,
Imagine if they
at least-
didn't done AI.
that would have been so disrespectful at this point.
So, if you're watching this before Kanpai Cast, this is going to be very important during that episode. The Vatican joins Mascot culture with the new character, Luce. In a surprising crossover of faith and fandom, the Catholic Church unveiled Luce, meaning light in Italian, the new mascot for Vatican City Jubilee 2025 and the Holy See's Pavilion at Expo 2025 in Osaka. Created by Tokidoki co-founder Simone Legno, Luce blends Christian symbols with Japanese culture in a cute anime style design that Archbishop Rino Fisichella? Rino Fisichella?
I think so.
Fisichella? I don't know. Described as a celebration of both faith and art. Debuting with a wave on the Vatican News YouTube channel, Luce is making rounds at the Lucca Comics and Games Convention from October 30th to November 3rd. The mascot even comes with pilgrim friends Fee, Zin, and Sky, plus a dog, Angel, and a dove, already inspiring fan art across social media. And you don't want to think
It is
about what kind of fan art that
definitely
is.
inspiring fan art. Yes, it's definitely inspiring fan art.
I think they all have dirty boots because they're supposed to be out, doing pilgrim work.
Yes.
I think.
That looks to be basically like shepherding work. So they have to be outdoors, out and about.
Yeah.
What is the stick that they're all
I
holding?
think this is the new shepherding crook that they're actually using because
Oh my lord.
the hook made it seem too forceful that you're hooking people in. So it's like it's like a walking stick, but also has the interesting hook to help wrangle sheep.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Speaking of the Catholic Church and anime, on October 5th, the Saint Seiya-themed wedding at Templo Expiatorio del Sagrado Corazón de Jesus in Leon, Mexico, drew criticism from the Archdiocese of Leon and Archbishop Jaime Calderon.
I think that's Jaime.
The Archdiocese. Jaime?
I think that's
It could
Jaime.
be yes, Jaime Calderon. The Archdiocese issued a stern Facebook statement on October 14th, stressing that sacraments are sacred rites, not to be turned into fiction or something imaginary. The Archbishop outlined 5 points underscoring the need for dignity, reverence, and proper attire during religious ceremonies, calling the sacrament of marriage a sacred moment. In light of the anime-themed wedding, the Archbishop warned that future similar events could lead to suspended services. Anime News Network reached out to the Archdiocese of Tokyo to see if they held a similar stance, but received no response by press time.
Alright. New Godzilla movie greenlit! The Godzilla franchise, and this is not an American one. Just gonna throw that one out there. The Godzilla's franchise's official account on the site formerly known as Twitter just announced a new film on the way. With Godzilla Minus One director Takashi Yamazaki set to return as director, writer, and visual effects supervisor. Godzilla Minus One opened in Japan on November 3rd, 2023, celebrating the legendary creature's original 1954 debut, and made waves internationally screening as the closing film of Tokyo's International Film Festival on November 1st. Its box office haul hit an impressive 56 million in the US and 50 million globally by February 1st, making it the third highest grossing foreign film in the US history. And if you've seen Minus One, oh my god, it's amazing, right? And if you haven't seen Minus One, you're a monster. You should go see Minus One. Honestly, it's so good.
Right. So, HarperCollins Japan brings fantasy and romance manga to North America. HarperCollins Japan has launched Biso Biso Comics, a new line of digital fantasy and romance manga now available in North America, with fresh titles arriving each month on Amazon and other ebook platforms. The initiative kicked off on June 7th and has over 30 romance series listed so far. In exciting news for horror fans, Pet Shop of Horrors by Matsuri Akino is also slated for an English digital release in late 2024, with 7 Seas offering a new physical collector's edition translation in February 2025. Always good to see more books being, people being encouraged to read more things.
Definitely. Next up, Gundam's future. More Universal Century adventures ahead. Naohiro Ogata, the general manager of Bandai Namco Filmworks' Gundam department, revealed in a recent interview that the company is gearing up for the Gundam franchise's 50th anniversary in 2029 by focusing on work set in the original Mobile Suit Gundam Universal Century timeline, while still developing alternate universe projects. He confirmed that the second part of Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway is currently in production, with a possible release not before 2024 ends. Ogata also emphasized that while the recent... It is. Ogata also emphasized that while the recent Mobile Suit Gundam Requiem for Vengeance was animated using Unreal Engine, the decision between 3D and 2D animation will depend on the unique qualities required for each project, as the company aims to enhance its 2D capabilities in mecha animation and character drama. With the 45th anniversary this year, Gundam fans can look forward to major releases annually, leading up to the milestone in 2029.
Damn.
So yeah, they are working on AU Works. They are actively working on AU Works, but their main focus is still Universal Century.
Universal Century. Anyway, so moving on to Nasuth Taketh Away again. Death Note Killer Within game pits Kira against L in deadly social deduction. Bandai Namco Entertainment has unveiled Death Note Killer Within, a new online social deduction game inspired by Sugumi Oba?
Yeah, I don't know why it switched them around this over here. But
yeah. And Takeshi Obata's classic Death Note manga, launching November 5th for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and PC via Steam. The game places up to 10 players on either Kira's team or L's team, with Kira's followers trying to eliminate opponents with the Death Notes, while L's investigators work to capture and destroy it. Both sides must strategize to uncover their enemies' identities, with players represented by Nier-inspired pawns.
I don't know what Nier is.
Nier-inspired?
I have no idea what Nier is. It must be another social deduction game.
Yeah, they capitalize N, so yeah. This latest game adds to Death Note's legacy, which includes...
Nier is a character in the original series, apparently. Players are represented by pawns resembling ones Nier uses in the original series. So these. I don't remember who Nier is, though.
Yes.
Who the fuck is Nier?
Yeah, I don't remember who that character... Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Anyway.
Far away from the truth.
The latest game adds to Death Note's legacy, which includes a popular 2006 to 2007 anime, several live-action films, and even a 2017 Netflix adaptation.
For better or worse. So it's basically Town of Salem, but Death Note themed.
Okay.
All right.
I'd say that Death Note is among us.
No.
Moving on.
Yes, to the rounding out the regular section of the news, we have, of course, our anime and manga releases for October 27th through November 2nd. The anime Blu-ray releases include The Ancient Magus Bride Season 2 Part 2 from Crunchyroll for $70. The Execution and Her Way of Life Limited Edition from Sentai Filmworks for $180. Holy crap. Level 1 Demon Lord and One Room Hero from Sentai for $70. And Kitty's Fetish Favorites, Maids for Loving and Izuka's Bangin' Blazer, which is an adult one from Kitty Media for $30. I didn't realize that was in there. I did not realize that one was in there when I was putting this together. The print manga releases include Ajin Demi-Human Complete Graphic Novel 9 in vertical scrolling format for, I say vertical scrolling, but it's print, for $25. Blue Lock Graphic Novel 15 from Kodansha for $13. Cat Plus Gamer graphic novel 6 from Dark Horse for $12. Drugstore in Another World, The Slow Life of a Cheat Pharmacist graphic novel 9 from Seven Seas for $14. Digital manga releases include The Conqueror from a Dying Kingdom graphic novel 4 from J Novel for $9. Lycris Recoil graphic novel 1 from Yen Press for $7. Ten Puru, No One Can Live on Loneliness graphic novel 11 from Kodansha for $11. And then print novels, I'll keep going. Print novels include Black Summoner Novel 3 from J Novel for $15. Demon's Crest Novel 3 from Yen Press for $15. Glove is Dark Novel 1 from Yen Press. These are all $15. The Vexations of a Shut-In Vampire Princess Novel 8 from Yen Press. The World Bows Down Before My Flames. The Dark Lord's Castle Goes Boom Novel 1 from Yen Press. And then digital novel releases... Diary of a Middle-Aged Sage's Carefree Life in Another World Novel 4 from J Novel for $8. Sword of the Demon Hunter Kijin Gentosho Novel 7 from Seven Seas for $10. The Dorky NPC Mercenary Knows His Place Novel 1 from J Novel for $8. And the Oblivious Saint Can't Contain Her Power Novel 4 from J Novel for $8. And that takes us to the end of the regular news and swiftly onward.
I just want to highlight the fact that it feels odd that The Ancient Makes Bride Season 2 Part 2 is just coming out at $70 on Blu-ray when it aired a year ago. It's like...
Well,
what?
I imagine, since this is Crunchyroll, I imagine they wanted to push people to their digital service over printing a DVD.
Well, Blu-ray, but yeah, that's not besides the point. Right.
A Blu-ray's a DVD?
Sure.
Physical media.
I'm pretty sure its full name is Blu-ray DVD, but I could be wrong.
Anyway. You are actually correct.
Hey.
So next up, we are on to the fun part of the show, of the news, which is the fact or rumor section, and we are starting off with Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is getting a new season 3. This is a rumor. As of now, no official announcement has been made regarding a third season for Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. However, the franchise is confirmed to be returning with a new movie titled Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, A Lonely Dragon Wants to Be Loved, set for a 2025 release. Directed by Tatsuya Ishihara, who also directed the anime's second season. The film will focus on Kana, one of the fan-favorite characters from the series. Despite fans' strong hopes for another season, neither Kyoto Animation nor the official team has provided any confirmation about a continuation in TV series format. Thus, any expectation of a third season remains speculative at this time.
It took me a while to remember, but yeah, we've covered this on the show, that the movie's coming out.
Yeah, I was asked about it a few days ago, and I had forgotten about the movie myself, but yeah. Right, moving on. Kaiju number 8 is getting a movie in 2025, and this is a fact. Kaiju number 8 is indeed set to have a theatrical release in 2025, but it's not a standalone movie with new content. Instead, it will be a compilation film that recaps events from the anime's first season. Additionally, this screening will include an original episode titled Hoshina's Day Off, which will feature new content centered around a character named Hoshina. This announcement came directly from the official Kaiju number 8's website and reputable anime news outlets, confirming that fans can expect this special compilation film and episode in Japan theaters in 2025, coinciding with the anime's second season premiere. And I'm like,
they're doing this more and more with shows.
But
they stormed through so much content in the first season that condensing it even further into a movie is going to be interesting.
No, I mean,
no, he said it moved slow.
Yeah, they didn't. They dragged it out. It only covered
they added so much stuff that it wasn't in the
actual manga. So they just take all of that out, and then there you go. You got the film.
Okay, fair enough.
Ooh, Undead Unluck is getting a 1-hour special in March 2025. I am so happy to see that this is a fact. The Undead Unluck anime will indeed receive a 1-hour special in winter 2025, officially confirmed by the production studio David Productions and TMS Entertainment. The special is set to adapt the winter arc from the manga and features key characters in a dramatic storyline involving a pivotal battle, teased in promotional visuals showing a burning sword amid a winter landscape. Oh no, we have talked about this! We didn't have a date on it though! Oh, that's good to know. Okay. The special was announced on the anime's official channels, aligning with a teaser video and visuals shared in July 2024. This special is anticipated by fans as it may set the stage for potential continuation of the series, although no second season has been formally announced.
And rounding us off for the last one, we have Go-Go Loser Ranger Season 2 is airing in 2025. And this is a fact. The second season of Go-Go Loser Ranger is confirmed to air in 2025. This announcement followed the final episode of the first season, which aired on June 30th, 2024. The series production is continuing with Yoestar Pictures, known for titles like Arknight's Prelude to Dawn, and director Keiichi Sato, who also worked on Tiger and Bunny, will be involved in the upcoming season, adding to fans' anticipation for new arcs expected to follow the original manga story.
Nope. There are no fans.
Nope.
This is another one. This is another one I think we covered when it happened, but we didn't have a date for.
We still don't have one now. It's 2025.
True, we just know 2025. But I think that's still more than we knew before. Anyway, that will do it for this week's news. Make sure you stay tuned for later this week for Kanpai Cast. I'm giggling again just thinking about it. It was a hilarious one to record, and you're going to have fun watching it, I think. Until next week, we'll see you right back here for more news.
For more news.
News.